And we see Twisted Fate, so that's another global presence just taken out of the game. Twisted Fate's still a fairly strong champion pick. And we see Thresh being the first picked. Again, Thresh, a strong support. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Thresh is quite a strong support. Probably, as we said earlier, the strongest support in the game, if not one of the strongest champions in the game at this moment. It seems to be that Upset the Balance just wanted to lock down those global presences. They wanted to lock down that Shen and Twisted Fate so they could worry about their own lanes and not have to worry about so much roaming and knock out whatever roaming the other team's going to do by wards and whatnot.
Yeah. We see the Janna pickup. That's a great counter to Thresh, able to knock back and kind of disrupt that hard engage. And the Nautilus jungle pick, Nautilus just being a super strong jungle at the moment. So pretty good pickup there.
Yeah, and that Zac pickup, it's funny that the blue team seem to be picking quite popular champions. Thresh right now is the highest banned champion in League of Legends, being banned in at 76.56% of games, and winning 52% of games that he's in. Twisted Fate is the second most banned champion at 56% of games, and Zac comes in at 35% of games. And they picked up two of those champions and banned the other one out.
Yeah, so that's pretty telling of how strong these champions are at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. So it's quite a big surprise that they got that Thresh and the Zac there. Hovering on Urban Ice Spy was hovering on Teemo for a little bit, but he ends up locking in that Diana. And I've played with Urban Ice Spy for quite a bit, for almost a year or two. And his Diana is phenomenal. He's on point with every one of his skill shots. A very good Diana player.
Yeah. On the other side here we have the Vayne pickup, Cho'Gath, and possibly Zed. It's one of those things where Vayne has a lot of protection here with Janna's ult and Tornado. Nautilus has a lot of CC to get people stopping from jumping on this Vayne.
Yeah, you kind of see what you see from the blue team from Upset the Balance is an engage comp. You have that Renekton to go deep. You have that Zac to go in hard to the back line to knock everyone up. You have that Thresh to be pulled in and box them all out. And you see Diana as a melee AP caster. Yeah. So I really like that Janna pick. Able to disengage when they want to. They can choose their fights. Yeah. Very nice. That Cho'Gath, that knock up, really good, and the Nautilus also. Fantastic picks coming out from both teams, both picking towards their skill sets, and in the same token, getting rid or countering the other skill sets. We're going to go ahead and put up an overlay for the teams right away here. Yeah. As we said earlier, the blue team is Upset the Balance, and the purple team is Sabertooth Beavers. And we're going to put this overlay up, when the game starts. Yeah. So we have a 3-minute buffer here. Yeah. So as we saw in the last game, we saw the AD carries. We saw them running. We saw the Caitlyn running pure lifesteal and damage, yep. And we saw the Ez running his standard blue build with 4% lifesteal, 2 lifesteal quints, and the rest damage. What are we seeing on these ADCs here?
So on Twitch, we'll see him running some AD lifesteal. Pretty standard for the most part. He has a crit chance quintessence. That really is just for that extra bit of damage, hoping to get that there. But otherwise, it's damage and armor and magic resist. Quite a bit of magic resist, actually. If you look at it, it's about 17.7 altogether.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. He's got a mix of magic resist per level and then flat MR, just to kind of upset and knock away that Nautilus, that AP jungle presence. Yeah. You also see that Janna coming in as an AP support with those tornadoes, and they do quite a bit of damage early on, so that extra AP resist for their ADC is going to come in handy.
Yeah. And then on the purple team, we see Vayne running attack damage, a bit of lifesteal, only 1 compressance. Usually we see 2, but 1 is probably good enough for Vayne. You do want that early damage on Vayne.
Yeah.
And obviously late game, that damage really helps out.
Yeah, totally. So, you don't 2% lifesteal doesn't do too much. That 4% does add a lot, and you do see a lot of people running that 4%, but 2% does add just enough where if you're running a Doran's Blade early on, that you can get that, you can get poked and you can kind of get back into the game. And as you said, Vayne does require a lot of early base damage, kind of just to get that aggression on soon, especially with a Janna. If she can get 2 or 3 shots off with a Janna Tornado, it'll put her really far ahead in lane, which is nice.
Yeah. So just counting down this last minute.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for tuning in and watching. Please invite your friends and whoever to watch. Support local League of Legends. We do run these tournaments about 3 or 4 times a year, every second month or so.
Yeah.
They're a great way to come down, meet new people, perhaps join a team, and watch other people improve your skills. So yeah, please help support local league.
Yeah, and if you look on the stream, we have League of Legends night here at OKG on Thursdays.
Yeah, we do have League Night here on Thursdays.
So if you ever wanted to come meet some players, maybe find a team for the next tournament, it's a great way to do that.
Yeah, hone your skills, hone your abilities, and it's just a great environment. Like you just kind of surround yourself with other gamers, other people who take part in your interests. So yeah, support local league. The game will start in 2 seconds. We'll load in here, and then we'll get this going.
And let's see who can win the skin war this time.
Yeah. Who won that skin war last time? Was it Team Foreskin? Did they win?
I don't think Team Foreskin was the name.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. They just had foreskins.
I see what I did there.
Wow, so we got 5 skins going up versus 3 skins. Honestly, I'm going to put the advantage this time on the team with more skins.
Yeah. It was the team with more skins that lost last game, so that theory was thrown out the window in the second game. That's when we can go a bit further. But we do see the full skin team up top. Everyone's playing together. No one's left out. No one feels naked.
No one's naked, except Dark Valkyrie Diana. She's quite naked. Same with Frostbane Janna. So they need to cover up. Also, Zac is coming out in his purple form, which is a beautiful recolor, I may add. Fantastic recolor.
So we see here pretty standard items coming up. We see Diana with the Crystalline Flask, so she's hoping to stay in lane for as long as she possibly can here before having to go back and buy.
Yeah, she didn't even pick up any wards, so my theory is she's gonna try and get the lane to be able to push to her tower. She's going to want to keep the lane near her tower, especially against... Oh, I guess it could be... yeah, we'll see a Cho top. So it's going to be the Zed versus Diana. So she knows she's going to get a lot of damage from Zed's pokes.
Yeah.
So she's going to want to try and get that lane to kind of freeze at her tower.
Yeah. And we see Janna coming in here, just warding that jungle. Just wants some vision on it. And we also see blue side coming out and warding the enemy jungle,
30 seconds
so they can see where the red's coming up. And again, Janna, just these early wards, they just want a lot of vision, really.
Yeah.
They don't want these early ganks to come out.
Yeah, they don't want the early ganks, and they're not playing too aggressive. They're kind of just sitting back and letting each team kind of take its own course. You see Cho is just protecting the red up at top of the top try. No one's going hard. Everyone's just gonna take their own buffs and kind of relax from there. You'll see Zac and Rennick starting at their blue. Actually, no, I think they're going to go over and just do wolves. And the bot lane on the blue side is going to take advantage of that double golems. While they can. The next patch is going to knock that out, but while they can do it, they may as well do it. I think that XP might have just been shared. Yeah, Diana picked up some of that wolf XP. Maybe get her the quick level 2 in lane so she can maybe get an early kill on that Zed.
Yeah, and we see the hard leash here for Nautilus. Vayne and Janna doing what they can to get him his smiteless.
And the same goes over on the blue side for upset the balance.
Yeah. So both smiteless, both just, having those great teammates.
Yeah, so Yeah, so it's just basic start right now, nothing too much. A little bit of pressure on the bottom. You see just basic farming going on. Not too much to talk about right now. Not a lot of action.
We see Vayne getting chunked down quite a bit, so her presence is going to be pushed back. She's going to have a hard time farming, especially with Nautilus here taking out that ward. He wants a lot of vision. But he doesn't want to be seen, so he can get those grabs. And there's another one.
There's a hook thresh hook, exhaust going down, cleanse, but that Twitch E. Oh my goodness, that Twitch E.
There was that quick level 2 that Golems really helped him get. And,
especially Twitch. Like a second level. Here's some action up on top. Going down. They might be able to take out this Cho before. And the Cho
survives.
Cho survives with, I believe, if I remember correctly, that was 17 health he survived with. But as we were saying, that level 2 early on Twitch Thresh is remarkably game-changing. Yeah. You get that. You don't. People tend to do on a Twitch is not to level up anything until an engage happens. Just auto attack, get to that level 2, and when an engage happens, you want to get that flask. You want to throw that flask down, and then you want to expunge when you can. There's some action going on in mid. They're kind of locked out Diana here.
So again, that Thresh grab on Vayne. He's on point with his grab so far. But yeah, we see here in mid again. Urban Ice got caught out a little bit.
Yeah, I got caught out, kind of got locked in near the other person's tower and kind of just was locked out. But luckily got away and didn't even use her flash. Yeah. So really good play on her part to know her limits and know the other person's limits. But as you were saying, that is correct. This Thresh has hit both hooks, both of his 2 hooks. So great Thresh play so far.
So we see Zach here just covering mid, picking up that XP, soaking up those minions. Diana coming back into lane now.
Yeah, and I believe this is where Diana wants that lane to stay. Right. She's going to want that lane to kind of stay right where it is, stay at her tower. She has picked up a Doran's Blade and a ward, though, so it gives her a little bit more presence. She can push out a little bit more, but that's going to where she was going to want to freeze the lane.
We see Renekton and Cho just farming away. It's really just sustaining themselves.
Kind of battle of the tanks with both sustain. With Renek's Q and Cho's passive and E. There's not much either of them can do at this point. They don't have that much burst and they just have a lot of sustain. We see Nautilus is heading bot right now, or it's actually at bot right now. Yeah. Janna hits a tornado, but it's not a good time to engage because Vayne's falling back.
Yeah. We see Thresh getting really aggressive here.
Yeah, really aggressive.
And Nautilus just showing himself now.
There was absolutely no wards, but they're going to fight this. Oh, because Zach was there too. They're going to try and get some counter damage on and see what they can do.
The expunge not enough to get that damage.
No.
But yeah, that was a good counter gank. Zach was present. They knew Nautilus was down there. He had showed himself a little bit before.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were too afraid of him at this moment.
No, they kind of knew what they were getting themselves into. They knew Zach was coming to help them. So they kind of just stayed. Zach's actually just staying bot for a little bit, maybe hoping that that Nautilus will get aggressive more. But I don't think so. Vayne went back and Janna's going back right now. So I don't think any aggression is going to be happening there right now.
Yeah. And we're just back. Following. He is spending quite a bit of time hoping to get something. I think he's realized that they're not going to engage at this point.
Yeah, Nautilus does land a hook on that on Thresh, but the Twitch damage onto that Nautilus leaves him scared.
And we see Diana coming up top to help out Renekton. Cho had got him pretty low. The flash over. Urban. And he manages to pick it up. Is he safe?
Gets away. That ignite
is ticking. That health pot.
The health pot. The health pot.
So that was a great play from Diana there. He knew he could get it. I don't know if he knew for sure he was safe, but he played it cool.
Yeah, he did play it cool, but that gives Zed a little bit of damage on this tower. hopefully getting that mid tower down. And if Zed does get this mid tower down, he is a champion that does like to roam.
Yes.
Champions like Diana, champions like Kassadin, they kind of strive on that ability to roam, get a couple kills from each lane, and then buff themselves up to the point where they can kind of solo 1v1.
Yeah.
We see a Bridgewater coming out from Twitch with that Dorns and boots.
Probably just going to rush that Blade of the Rune King.
Yeah, you would expect that, especially on Twitch. That is that's a great item build on Twitch. Well, Vayne starts out that Vamp Scepter, so you can see she's quite behind right now. Twitch has. Janet had to flash that grab, but you see Twitch has 15 farm on her, or 10 farm on her, and a kill, allowing
and that first blood kill as well. So it really helped out.
Exactly. So you see where the item disadvantages are. Vayne and Janet don't want to engage here, but if Zed's also here at the bottom tri-bush, so if they get a vantage point, then they might go.
So we see Janet moving up, hopefully to get a tornado. Thresh's flash.
Yeah.
And Zed able to pick up that kill. Twitch just fighting it out. Not sure if he's too safe there.
No, probably not too safe. Zed might try and shadow cast above him, and yeah,
there's that flash. The barrier though.
The barrier bait with Diana coming down. So great play by the Twitch. Honestly, that barrier bait was fantastic. He got a kill. He wasn't going to get out. So he got that kill. That was fantastic. And good call by Diana to come down, to see Zed there, to know that he was missing for a while, and to come down and kind of pick up that kill on him, making Diana 2-0.
Yeah, and Vayne able to pick up that kill against Twitch, that Condemn doing the last bit of damage against that tower there.
Yeah.
Any kill for Vayne is bad news, but Twitch made the best of the situation at that point.
Yeah, he did. Diana's actually trying to push this on mid lane.
Zach, I believe his passive is still up, so he's not too worried about getting chunked under his tower.
Yeah.
But still taking a lot of damage from that Nautilus there.
Yeah, totally. And you'll see kind of Diana roaming back to her own lane. She might go check out their blue. She might, as I said, she might go check out, see if they can snatch the other team's blue.
So she sees it.
She can solo, you knew kind of the Nautilus was going to smite it.
Yeah.
But that could leave the Dragon open. Because if blue team headed to Dragon right now, they know the purple team doesn't have a smite. So if they can have that ability to push bottom lane, that'd be nice.
When we see purple team picking Dragon, I think they're wary of a blue team quick Dragon now, knowing that smite is down.
Yeah, exactly.
But we see Zach up at top, heading towards Cho most likely. He's going to walk over a ward, so Cho's going to be able to back away pretty safely here if he wants to.
Yeah, exactly.
We see Diana hard engaging on Zed, chunking him down pretty hard and taking no damage, so that exchange was heavily in Diana's favor.
Yeah. And you see the ping coming down. They spotted Zach's ward in the top tri-bush. So each team is playing to their own strength. They're playing and they have vision. They know what other teams have vision of. And they're doing great of showing the other team and other members on their team and communicating that to them. But Zach's going to come in through lane on top lane.
And here comes the bounce. We see Renekton getting pretty low. They're probably going to be able to get this kill. Renekton ults just for safety and picks it up there.
Great kill by Renekton and great play by Zach to know that the gank through river didn't work, and to know that Cho was pushed back far enough that he could come through lane, and the Renekton stun mixed with the Zach knockups was quite a good play.
All right, we see Nautilus here just putting some damage down on Renekton, knowing that he can't really kill him, but making sure Renekton stops that proxy farm.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a good play by Nautilus because Zach and Diana were both right there. So if not followed that would be bad news, and give them another kill.
We see the Condemn against the wall there from Vayne, just keeping that pressure off Thresh, making sure that Thresh can't get any hooks there. We see the CS difference in bot lane. Twitch is still up about 20 CS, which isn't really shutting down Vayne all too much. The advantage isn't heavily in Twitch's favor, which is always kind of those problems with the Vayne lanes. You kind of want to shut her down early.
Yeah.
But they're doing a good job of staying in front. We see a gank from Nautilus coming in mid lane, but we have Zach there as well. There's a hard engage. Zed managing to ult, the Ignite ticking away.
Oh, and Diana levels up as soon. Wow.
I was
Wow.
great knowledge, I guess, of where she was at experience-wise. Maybe it was just a bit of luck. Whatever it was, it was.
It paid off.
It paid off.
Yeah, she flashed out of there with 20 HP left and an Ignite still ticking, and she managed to live. So an amazing counter gank by Zach, knowing that knowing that Nautilus was there, and just a fantastic play and communication all around from this blue team.
Very well. We see that bot tower pretty low. Not sure if they're going to take it. Yeah, they're just going to go ahead and take that bot turret. Pushing that gold lead, 2K at about 13 minutes. Not a huge lead, but enough that you can see that someone's in the lead at this point. And we see Diana here getting caught trying to get those wraiths. Might be risky of Zach to get in there.
Yeah, that was.
It was brave, but
it was brave.
Wasn't really thought out.
No. That was getting greedy. Diana got greedy, decided that she wanted Purple's team wraiths.
We see Twitch and Thresh coming up.
Trying to get a kill.
Zed failed.
Failed the shadow
cast, but he did have the flash up, and he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
He played it safe. Again, giving him a double kill, probably not the greatest move.
No. Yeah, you never really want to give Zed a double kill.
Yeah, but
and he managed to get away with his living shadow, or not with his living shadow. He wasted his living shadow, but got away with that flash. So quite a great play there.
Yeah, we see Thresh just hard engaging under the tower there. Diana's just gonna pick up her blue. Zach's just gonna do some farming in his jungle. We see top up here. Renekton just waiting in that bush, waiting for an opportunity.
And that opportunity is now, I guess. Get a little bit of damage. Oh, the Ignite goes down, and Renekton ult is going down.
Yeah, it was Renekton thinking he was going to get the kill, but Cho having enough knowledge to know that he's not going to fight it. He just wants to knock him up and disengage.
Yeah. And you see Cho coming out. He does have 3 stacks on his ulti. But you see when Cho players are getting ganked, you tend to see them a lot never use their ulti in times of desperation. Yeah. But a lot of people don't realize that when you're getting ganked, that extra ulti does give you 100 or almost 200 more HP. Yeah. So you see Cho just used it there to kill Diana. Cho was super low. Cho was at 10 health. He ulted, gained 214 health, managed to knock it up and get the kill on Diana.
Yeah. So that was a great team effort by the purple team here. They realized that Cho was going to get Doe. A lot of them were up there to help out. That does leave Dragon pretty much free, but they got the kill. They're going to pick up the tower as well.
Yeah.
But that was just a great disengage by Janna as well. Diana had dove on Cho, tried to get the kill, and Janna made the ult, the Nautilus ult on top of that.
Yeah.
Pretty much rendered Diana useless at that fight.
Completely. Yeah. It was great. It was a great counter to what was happening at that moment, and it worked out fantastic. It was great communication by Cho to let his teammates that they needed to come. And it just worked out in the end, and they ended up with 1 kill and a tower for a dragon, evening the gold by a huge margin. They're only 800 gold behind now. Towers are 1-1, and purple team is now up a kill.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the late game fights about these? We see that most teams today have kind of went with a poke comp.
Yeah.
But neither of these teams seem to have such a strong poke comp at this moment. They seem their team fights, the late game fighting, aren't going to be so pokey. They're going to be hard engages, it seems. Yeah. And with that, Janna even hard disengages and choosing when to fight.
Yeah. I think the name of the game is both just protect the carry. That Vayne carry, there really is just late game Vayne. That's all they're hoping for. And we see here, we have Zach able to just jump on her. Fight's a bit split. Zach went down. Renekton just being a tank, getting in there.
Yeah.
Urban I Spy managed to get the kill. She's ready to get back in there. I don't know if she's going to try to disengage now.
Yeah, there goes ult. Nautilus didn't even use the ult, and the ult goes back on right here. Oh, but he's going to take Zach. That was a free kill on Zed.
Yeah, Zed didn't need to be there.
No.
Vayne was going to get that kill. Zed just kind of wanting to stay part of the team.
Yeah.
But a huge, like I was saying, the name of the game is protect the carry on purple side here.
Yeah.
Vayne took little to no damage at all until that Diana 3v1 essentially.
Yeah, pretty much, eh?
So if blue team wants to win these team fights, they're going to have to figure out a way to get Vayne not so protected.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw Zach just dove right on her, but with no one else really around Zach, it was easy pickings.
Yeah, exactly. And in that fight, the blue team was sort of split up. They weren't positioned as they wanted to be. They weren't in position for their team composition.
Yeah.
Where purple side was, they had everyone there. They had the Janna coming in from behind to push the people with her ult.
Yeah.
Nautilus didn't even have to use his ult. That's how good the positioning was at that moment.
Yeah.
He didn't have to use it until they wanted to pick up the kill on Diana. And that fight walked away with a 3-3. So it was an even fight, even a little bit of advantage for the purple team. Blue team manages to get this middle turret. 3 of them were there. And just manages to pick up another turret, increasing the gold lead to about 1,500.
And you see the Diana engage again, and the disengage by Janna, which, again, just a great pickup, knowing that you're going to want to protect the Vayne the whole game.
Protect the Vayne, and that you have a Diana going in there who's a huge AP caster threat, who can build tanky, who already has a Zhonya's 18 minutes in with a double door and a Sheen. Doesn't even have boots because knows that once she lands one of her Qs, she can ult in and burst someone down. So great pickup about that Janna, because as soon as that Diana can go in, Janna can just get back.
And we see Diana getting that trap by Nautilus there. Twitch getting knocked up. Renekton is up just top, pushing that top lane. Great on him to realize that his team doesn't want to fight right now. They just want to show presence so that he can push that, or do a little bit of a split push.
Yeah.
Thresh just throwing out the grab there.
I didn't realize this, but in the last game I kept on calling Thresh's ultimate. I just kept on calling it the box. I didn't realize that it was actually called the box. So, just a little bit of a rant. I had no idea it was actually called the box. So,
they wanted to make it easy for us casters.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're hitting that 20-minute mark. It's been a very close game. Both teams managed to pick up some kills, pick up some towers. The gold lead is in blue advantage, and I believe that's just with the mid tower and top tower getting pushed over. Towers are 3-1, so it's about where that gold is coming from. CS-wise, Twitch is at the advantage over Vayne, but Vayne has those 4 kills.
Yeah, you can see how the kills are being spread out upon the purple team. Vayne having 4 of those kills, Nautilus being 1 and 4, and Zed having 3 of those kills. Having that many kills on a Vayne at 20 minutes and having almost 100 farm on her, she's a huge threat.
Yeah.
We saw earlier that she was nowhere close item-wise to the Twitch, but you can see that she already has her blade. She already has her second boots. She has a Doran's, and she's building it, and she has another dagger. You can see that she caught up. She caught up, and if not, surpassed the Twitch already with those 3 extra kills.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just clearing wards. They Thresh had picked up an Oracle's, just kind of walking around, clearing wards, getting that vision.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Dragon should be up at 21-22. So in about 9 seconds, Dragon should be up. So they're going to clear wards for Dragon right now, which is a great play. Purple team knows that, and they're going to try and fight here.
They're going to walk over some wards, but I'm fairly certain they're just going to disengage from this Dragon.
Or the engage goes on.
Yeah, they're still attacking Dragon. They managed to get a kill. Twitch is dove on. Oh, great Lantern by Thresh to keep Twitch alive there.
Fantastic Lantern, and there's 5 people alive right now for the blue team. 4 people, Twitch died, but that was a 4-for-1 under Dragon.
Yeah. I feel the blue team kept attacking Dragon a little too long there. It was always going to be a disengage.
Wow.
But they managed to to really turn it around there. That Thresh box really helped out. And yeah, it was just a great position, great team fight.
That was one of the best team fights I've seen in this tournament right now. And I'd just like to say, there was somebody in chat earlier by the name of XCaluX who told us asked us what kind of coffee we would like. And I would just like to know that he came in to Overclock Tournament and just bought me a coffee from Starbucks. And I would just like to give my utmost gratitude towards him.
That is so kind and so unexpected. So thank you very much. We got some coffees here. It's going to keep us awake. It's got a long day ahead of us, and it's really appreciated.
Yeah, thank you so much, XCaluX. We will see you on the fields of justice. And back to the game, though. Purple team is pinging Dragon. They have 2 pink wards there. They see that it is open and that Renekton and Zac just back. Janna goes in without any vision, gets caught by the Thresh, and Diana picks up the kill. Oh, Thresh picks up the kill. But either way, the purple team is now missing that Janna ulti.
So that Thresh Oracles has really paid off in many ways at this point. They knew that Baron was going to get warded. They knew that it was kind of the next objective, having taken Dragon and having gone back.
Yep.
But Diana and Thresh just had to stay up, and in case someone came to ward.
Nautilus is going to try and steal this. You see him kind of circling around, waiting to go in at the right moment. Going to try and hook in now. Oh, no, he tries not to hook in, figures it's more worth it, kind of just sit back and kind of maybe fight after Baron. This Vayne is just free farming at that point. Zac hits the ulti.
So Zac's keeping Vayne occupied at the moment.
But Zac has that passive. They don't even get a kill off.
So that team fight went really well. Vayne getting chased down, probably gonna escape, made it out. But that was 4 for none.
Wow.
They got Baron. They got that mid tower. They can push this if they want. They can go back and buy. I think they want to go down and clear that bot creep wave that's coming up. But that was really great engage by blue team here. It was Nautilus, I think, was a little indecisive. It was either going to be the steal or just a disengage entirely.
Yeah, what they did. Honestly, what they did is they were positioning like they were going to go in for a steal, which is risky in itself because that's a 3-person going in on a 5-person, hoping for a steal, and that's it.
Yeah.
What they should have done is they either should have given the blue team the Baron and disengaged
and kind of just defend for that Baron.
That Baron, or they should have went in and taken it and gone all out. They already knew they were behind a bit. They knew they were down about 5k gold, so they had to choose up. They had to make up their mind, and what they did is they kind of just sat there, not knowing. There wasn't enough communication between the team to understand what the next move was. And honestly, I believe that costed them game.
I think so. I think at this point, that gold lead, that Baron buff, unless they can, again, it's a protect the Vayne thing. Zac managed to push Vayne out of that fight, and then it was 4-on-4. But without that heavy damage Vayne, purple team really can't bring the damage.
Yeah, exactly, and exactly that. Vayne, yes, she does have a bot work, but that's not a lot of damage. It's 40 base attack damage. That's all she has. So, yes, it's great, but they don't have a lot of damage. They have a Zed who's 3, 5, and 6. They have 2 bot works on their team. They have a Zed that's 3, 5, and 6. They have a Cho with not much. He has a Roa and a Frozen Heart, and they have that Vayne. That's all the damage they have on their team. The other team has that Zac, that knock-up that does 200 damage per bounce. They have Diana, who's fed out of her mind. They have the Renekton, and they have the Twitch. They have the Twitch. I didn't even mention the 80 carry in their front line of damage, and he's unbelievably fed at this point. The purple team is in such a tough spot.
They're just sieging right now. I mean, they know they have Baron. They know they have enough to kind of fight under tower if they wanted to, but they're just going to siege it, play it safe. Here comes the next creep wave.
They're going to go in on this creep wave. This is where the magic has to happen for purple team. They're fighting under tower.
Again, we see Vayne managing to get some damage out, but she's far away from the rest of the purple team. Diana managing to just jump right in there. Vayne doing a great job of just keeping herself safe. And again,
But that Diana
diving
just
in,
jumps in.
Zach
ults
jumping in, and Twitch managing just to clean up. We see Thresh just taking out that Zed like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But really, like,
That
their support shouldn't be 1v1 the mid lane, but he was doing it and he was safe.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, and I don't know. The GGs just came out on my screen from the purple side. I believe this is going to be it. I don't know what you just saw just happened. Nautilus went on Twitch, and both teams forgot about those players. Blue team forgot about Twitch, and purple team forgot about the Nautilus, and Twitch just massacred the Nautilus. His health bar just dropped so fast that the Twitch just soloed him by himself in 3 seconds.
And that's the game. So we have Upset the Balance taking it over.
Yeah, Upset the Balance. Yeah, Upset the Balance wins that game, moves on. The other team, Sabretooth Beavers, moves on to the losers division. And there you have it, folks. So thank you so much for watching. We'll have the next game up in just a moment. My name is Keswick.
And I'm Kajikal.
And we'll see you soon.